How was the bye week for you? Was it nice to be able to take a couple days off and actually watch college football on a Saturday?
Yeah, it was fun. Definitely, I think a good timing bye week for everybody just to rest up mentally and physically, and obviously go home and see some family and just relax for a little bit. And I think it was a great timing for that. I think we're all back and we're ready.
Coach talked about self-scouting. Did you do any of that? And if you did, what did you learn about your performances so far this year?
Yeah.
What you could maybe improve?
Yeah, I mean, when you're home and you're not playing on a Saturday, but you're watching football, you obviously think back to the games you had. So I did a lot of reflecting back, and all positive. Just want to get better every day.
You have more people coming around you back at home after the Citrus Bowl, or after the way you've been playing lately?
Yeah, a little bit, but all fun stuff. Got to go back to a high school game on Friday, so that was fun, and got to see some people I haven't seen in a while.
You're going to have a lot of people down in San Diego now?
Yes, sir. Got a lot of people coming, family and friends.
About this preparing for Navy, knowing the importance it is that you guys got to do your thing on offense and maximize what you can every time you have a possession. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. Obviously, we've been talking about it all week. We know that we have to be efficient. You only get the ball so many times, and when you do get the ball, it's very important that we put points on the board. So, it's not something that should scare anybody, but it's just we got to do what we've been trained to do throughout the week, and try not to be anybody, be a superhero, or just play how we've been playing and play inside the system and trust the coaching, and we should be fine.
Does it take the edge off knowing that you have been efficient up to this point? Does it take the edge off knowing that now it's kind of critical for you to be efficient?
Yeah. We try not to look into the past too much, but being able to look back and see some of the good things that we've done, we just want to build on those and keep moving forward.
I know you're more of a Northern California guy. How far away is San Diego for you?
Pretty far. Takes about 9 hours.
9 hours?
Yep.
So are they going to be flying in?
Yeah, they will fly.
That would be a little bit of a drive.
I have some friends that live in San Diego, but my family will fly.
We know a lot of the defensive guys have picked a low he's brain. Have you talked to him at all?
Not really. Just been focusing on what they've been doing this year, the guys they got this year. But defense has probably talked to him maybe a little bit.
Ian, in your development, what are the biggest things you feel like Coach Reese has helped you with getting from the Citrus Bowl to where you are right now?
I can't thank Coach Reese enough, honestly. I think, I give him credit for helping me day in and day out. And, I guess from or just really when he got here, taking me under his wing and taking all of us under his wing. I really personally like how you can be taught from someone who's played the game, and for someone like him not too long ago. So I think it's key, and I can't thank him enough. He's helped me grow and learn so much.
Are you guys a good personality match too?
Mm-hmm,
the way
definitely.
he coaches, what is it about his style that clicks with you, or why do you guys get along well?
Just like when you go to meetings, serious, it's business time there, and then when we're not in football, being able to relate and talk about different stuff, and just being able to relate on different levels. But when it's meeting time, it's time to go. He takes his business seriously, and that's how it should be.
Just building on that, Coach Reese mentioned this might have been more for last year when you were the backup as opposed to fighting for the job. He said his message to you was every day you have to be twice as good as the starter to even be noticed. Is that something that you were able to take to heart, build on, and carry forward here as the starter?
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that statement. You got to work hard no matter where you're at, and I guess when I was in that position, I tried to prepare like I was the starter, because you never know when your opportunity's coming. And I definitely agree with that statement. You really got to play well, and that's what'll get you noticed. And I agree with that.
Was there a moment in the couple days that you were home that you actually thought about how crazy the last 6 weeks have been for you?
Yeah.
Obviously during the season every day you're working, but you had some time. Were you able to kind of reflect on how awesome the last month has been?
Yeah, there's times where you can sit back and think about how fast this whole season has gone by and what has happened, and I think those are good moments. You can reflect just a little bit on what you need to get better at, and just how fortunate you are to be here and be in the position that we are. But like we said, we still take it week by week, but you do reflect back sometimes. I think that's good.
Ian, what are those things that you want to improve on for the last stretch of the season?
Same stuff I've kind of been saying. I just want to work on, just always being in that film room, really identifying the defense, identifying the coverage, and knowing where to go and getting the ball to the playmakers.
Deep balls has been so-so. Sometimes you haven't necessarily hit all your targets there. What's the key to improving in that and making sure you're
Just
better?
working on chemistry with the guys, knowing where their landmark is, where they want to go, and where I need to put the ball. And I think that'll come. I've been on and off on some games, but I'm not too worried.
Was Pittsburgh was a bigger challenge like identifying when they weren't blitzing opposed to when they were? Like, did they, when you watch the tape of it, you're like, did you feel like pressure was coming maybe when it wasn't? Like, was that
Yeah, I mean,
the
Pittsburgh's
process?
they're a good defense, and they did a pretty good job at disguising stuff. But we knew some tells, and we knew where we needed to slide our protection. But yeah, they were a good defense who brought a lot of pressure.
No more slides in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit better on some situational awareness. That comes along with getting more experience in playing, and yeah, I got to be better at that.
Did you happen to catch the end of the Washington State-Oregon game? Did you see
The very end of it, no, I actually saw the beginning of that game. I didn't see the end.
the celebration was off the charts? I don't know if you
I didn't.
knew it. You still know some of those guys.
Yeah, I do. Some of them, yeah, talked to them like through the recruiting process.
We saw a top 5 team go down this past week. How do you guys as a group avoid that sense of complacency that I'm sure Ohio State had when Purdue? How do you kind of maintain the level of play that you guys have had up to this point?
Just taking it week by week. I mean, we just got to stick with our process that we've been following since the day after the Citrus Bowl. Being able, and I watched that game, and that's definitely college football. It shows you that can happen every week. So we know that, we're aware of that. But if we just stick to our process and practice like we've been practicing, getting ready and preparing for our opponents, we are confident that we'll do fine.
Has that been easy to do with this group? I mean, is there even any sense that, any wavering as far as like getting away from that process?
I mean, I'm pretty happy with the way that this whole group has been able to take on what you're talking about. But obviously it's hard. I think if it was easy, then like a lot of teams would go undefeated. But it's obviously hard. It's a long season, and you just got to stay focused, and that's the hardest part about it. You got to have the whole team remembering and staying focused on the same goal.
Was it good for you to, and maybe other players, to see what happened there, to be able to actually see that Ohio State game, just to be reminded about how quickly things can get ruined?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of our guys were watching that game, and it just shows you like that happens in college football a lot. So you can't just go into the game thinking, you're going to run all over these guys and not prepare hard one week, and it just doesn't work like that.
And speaking of the Washington State thing, that's where you originally committed, and putting the ball up in the air 50, 60 times, it would seem like a quarterback's dream. What was it that compelled you to make that decision to switch to Notre Dame?
Yeah, I really liked Washington State. I think that passing attack is what a lot of quarterbacks would like to play in. But then coming to Notre Dame, I really liked the education part and being able to get the highest education possible with the highest football. I don't think there's, it's hard to, a lot of schools can't match up to that with the education and the football. So I also loved the tradition part. That was something I came here, I was shocked with the tradition, and I just felt like I was at home when I got here. So I thought it was a good switch.
Because you weren't maybe coming in with the fanfare of some others in that time, did you ever get any feedback, pushback about how are you going to play at Notre Dame? They recruit always the top stars and everything like that. Did you get any feedback?
No, that was just like a chip on my shoulder. I think that honestly probably helped me because I knew I had to stay patient for a year or so and work hard. But I mean, everywhere you go, you're gonna have to work hard and beat out people. The job's not gonna be given to you. So I mean, I think it honestly helped me if people were like saying, Notre Dame's all these high quarterback recruits. I think that should be motivation for quarterbacks working harder.
Is it almost beneficial to come in where you're not listed as maybe the LeBron James of college football or anything like that, where you're under the radar? Is that almost helpful in the development?
I think so. Yeah.
What was it called like to Coach Leach when you had to?
No, those are obviously hard, but it's also part of the game, and you want to go where you think it's best for your future. And I think coaches do understand that at the end of the day, but it's obviously a very hard phone call.
How did you take it at that time?
He was fine, very respectful, and we got on with it, but it's hard.